All right. Welcome to the inaugural episode of The Noise with your host, Richard Luke Lawton, Lance Corporal Lawton, United States Marine Corps. However you might know me, Coach Lawton, whatever. So I'm going to cover a few things. I'm going to try to keep it under 5 minutes. This is for my young players and young men, and women, young athletes everywhere. Some of my secrets that I've kept pretty close to the chest for my whole life, and I feel like I would be doing a disservice if I died with these secrets still in me. So, as you know, if you follow me on Facebook, I started doing Ironman about a week ago, and at first I was pretty embarrassed of the total mileage that I covered, which was 72 miles on the bike and running and 300 meters swimming. But then it occurred to me that, Rome wasn't built overnight. Tom Brady wasn't the best quarterback in history because, after 1 week of playing quarterback. And, I didn't make it to the NFL after 1 week of middle school football. So that being said, it is what it is. It's 72 miles and 300 meters. It's not even half of an Ironman, and I did it in 5 days. I took 1 day off to lift weights and 1 day just to rest. I'm gonna keep moving forward. I'm gonna get it done. But enough about me. This is about you. I want to tell you the secret that I used to make it so far in the world of sports. And it started in the weight room. It started in the off season, like off season training. What I would do, let's just say that we were in the weight room, and it was 3 sets of 10 on squats. What I would do is I would do 4 sets of 11, and that went for every lift in everything we did. And everybody practices. So, I practiced hard, I didn't really go the extra mile. But for me, practice didn't begin until everybody left. Everybody that knows me throughout high school and college, they'll tell you, that when practice was over, I would, throw my headphones in and I'd run stadiums long after everybody left. And I did it for years. And when you do that extra work, not only does it physically prepare you to dominate, because you know that nobody worked harder than you. And when you have that in your mind, it also mentally prepares you to be unstoppable. When you get the ball in your hand, or, whatever, or when you're up to bat, or you're playing your girls softball player and you're up to bat. This goes for everybody. You know that person that is trying to stop you, they physically can't, because you prepared far more than they did, and deep down inside that you really are. You worked to be unstoppable. So when you physically go above and beyond what everyone else is doing, not only does it physically make you superior, it mentally makes you superior. And in sports, it's a mind game. You're only going to be stopped if you stop yourself. And you're not playing against anyone except for yourself. And, that's one of the secrets that I wanted to share to my players and to, other young athletes, male or female, that took the time to watch this. And I appreciate you taking the time, and hopefully you get something out of this. And I also want to talk about the importance of always doing the right thing. From the time you go to bed, to the time you wake up, everything you put in your body, that has eternal consequences, and everything you do either makes you better or worse. There's nothing makes you the same. That's just the fact. That's just the facts. And treat people with respect, and the respect will be returned to you. And another thing is, I want you to know that you have to be impeccable with your words. You always have to build people up. Tearing people down is something that weak people do. Tearing people down, if you're watching this video and, oh, he's a douchebag, he's an idiot, whatever. That's something that weak people do. It honestly, man, it takes a little bit of courage to get in front of this camera and do this, because I know there's going to be some people that don't like it, but you know what? They can kiss my butt. I don't care. Turn it off. It's not for you anyway. It's for young athletes. That being said, the last thing I will we'll talk about is giving perfect effort. It's something that's very easy to say and it's hard to do. It doesn't take any talent to give perfect effort. All it takes is an iron will to always do your best. And that's so important, whether it be at practice, after practice, in games. Even if you're like behind by 50 points in the fourth quarter, you should never mail it in. Never give up. I've seen some crazy stuff happen, man, and you got to give that perfect effort. And it doesn't take any talent. All it takes is guts. So just make sure that, everything that you say is true. Everything that you say is positive. It doesn't tear people down. And give the perfect effort. And remember to always train hard and never give up. And, that secret that I told you about doing extra work, that's priceless. And if you can somehow work that into your schedule, it will pay dividends in ways that you cannot imagine. And here I am closing it on 7 minutes. So that'll be it for this week. I really appreciate the 5 or 6 of you that watched this. And there's more to come. Hopefully I'll cover more than 72 miles and 300 meters this week. And yeah, thanks for watching. God bless, and see you next week.